When I was a kid, I never thought I'd be a horror fan. I was even afraid of Disney's Haunted Mansion, but I've always had a fascination with spooky things. Hocus Pocus, The Nightmare Before Christmas, and the live-action Scooby-Doo. I watched them hundreds of times. I didn't know anyone else was out there like me. Of course, later on I'd learn that wasn't true. So creepy. Now that I'm a horror fan, I get to meet the people from these childhood movies I loved so much, including one of my favorites, Matthew Lillard. He's my favorite Shaggy and Ghostface. When I heard he was coming to Horror Hound in Cincinnati, I had to meet him, and it would be extra special because it was my first time back at a con since the pandemic. Plus, a massive Scream reunion, one of my favorite horror franchises. The Scream fans packed the aisleways, and I was right there with them.
There's so many people here, but it's a good thing, you know? Like, first of all, that horror is so big. And second of all, that like after all these years of not having cons, like here we are, we're back. It's normal, pretty much.
My friend Brittany came too to meet her longtime celeb crush, Skeet Ulrich. She's the Billy To My Stu mocker. We set off on a mission to finally meet two of our favorite actors. So join me for a weekend full of fandom, firsts, and friendship. And of course, Scream.
Surprise, Sydney! How are you?
Oh, good.
Oh my God!
So how are you feeling?
I'm really nervous.
And I'm never nervous.
In your eyes, just like a little bit. Is your heart pounding? Yeah.
This is like Robert England for me.
Yeah.
Like all over. You know what I mean? Like on a different level, of course.
Yeah.
But this is like, I feel like this is my first convention.
Yeah.
All over again. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's totally not like me.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can go up to his table right away.
So I want to get like see your face when you see him for the first time. I cannot tell you guys how much Brittany loves Skeet. Like everybody knows it. If people send her merch with him on it, it's huge. So this is a really big moment.
So I'm gonna scope the place out for a little bit and like work the nerve
So,
out.
like, nope.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? Like, am I gonna be like, hey, what's going on? I really like you in Scooby-Doo, and then I'm so excited. You know, just keep going on and down the list and be like, I'm watching you in Good Girls now. I'm like everything.
Like,
hard.
yeah. My thing is like you don't want to say the same stuff.
Yeah.
But everybody said.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like I almost don't even want to say anything about Scream.
Yeah.
I almost don't even want to say anything about like Riverdale. I almost like I would like to bring up the craft because I feel like nobody ever brings up the craft. It's all Scream.
Yeah.
And then Riverdale, of course.
Yeah.
Like nothing. I feel like nobody ever talks about the craft. So I'm a little stalker, and I know he like gardens and like is like really into woodworking.
Ooh.
But I think that's cool. Like I genuinely think that that's super cool, and I do like to actually like ask famous people like about things other than oh, I love you in Scream 5, and like asking the same questions or Scream or you know what I mean, whatever movie, Nightmare on Elm Street or whatever it is. I hate being like that.
Yeah. And I feel like when you go to conventions, there are like some people you'll meet and be like, hey, you know, I'm a really big fan. It's like easier. But when you have those people that you've like been a really, really big fan of, you're like, I really have to work at this because I don't know how to rein it in.
How can I find that line between being like, you can tell I'm a fan, but I'm not like a super like psychotic like fangirl fan.
What'd you just see?
I just saw Matthew Lillard.
Everyone's different. some people can pull it off great. Other people, I feel like might come across as a little whatever. So
I gotta smell good.
So, ready to go? Yeah. Head over? Let's do it. Let's
I feel like I need to like do some jumping jacks or something.
I would love to have my hair look like that.
My fur? Yeah.
Hi, Sarah. Alright, let's go. And I'm just gonna like walk casually by. I feel like Wayne and Garth. I'm like. No, how are
You know who I got in the elevator with tonight?
Stop. Don't tell me. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Were you in the elevator with me?
Yeah, and he's staying at the hotel.
Wait, where? Where? Which one?
The Hile.
Oh, damn it. I'm so jealous right now. You have no idea. That is gonna be so exciting. I know.
Just go up there, then you say, I'm gonna have a group photo with my friend.
I'm a fucking mess. It's got a little couple scraps on it, but I'm okay with it. I don't want him to hug me, and it's gonna be stinky. It's gonna smell like fangirl. I should have worn my plaid. We could have been twins. Sunglasses.
Like that.
No sunglasses.
No sunglasses.
No?
No sunglasses.
Sunglasses. No sunglasses.
No sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Hi. Hi.
What a day. My feet are killing me, but it was fun, and it's only Friday, and apparently tomorrow is sold out. So it's Sunday, so it's gonna be busy, but we have a lot to cover, so can't wait. And oh, by the way, I met Matthew Lillard today.
Renegades.
I forgot how exhausting cons can be. And like, it's been, every time I talk to somebody, we were always like, oh, how long's it been since we saw you? Oh, it was 2018, 2019. Yes, the pandemic. Like, now everybody's here all weekend and...
Fuck.
Okay, so what am I gonna say? I don't know. What am I gonna say? I don't know. This is literally the love of my life since 1997. I'm gonna play it cool though, and yeah, I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. So that was an amazing experience, and it was worth the headache from yesterday. Because I didn't get to meet him because the line was capped. So I literally stood in line waiting, and then they capped it, and I was super bummed. So we got here early today, thanks to the amazing Diandra. And then I was like, don't think I'm a stalker, but I have like 3 photo ops with you the rest of the weekend. And he's like, oh, no, that's fine. I'll see you later. And I was like, all right, I'll see you later. And then he said I smell amazing. And then he started to sign my screen print, something else. And I was like, oh, no. Can you put the Exorcist quote? And he's like, oh, no, absolutely. So, when you were like next in line, I looked at him, he looked over, he was like, and then he pulled out a stick of gum and he put his mint gum in his mouth. That is so, that's cute. He thought she was hot. Hey Spooksters, what's up? It's Diandra here, and I'm at Horror Hound Weekend Cincinnati 2022. Big Scream reunion, all kinds of guests here. Let's go check it out. Hi, what does Scream mean to you?
It's scary.
Why do you like Stu?
Have you seen Matt Lillard? I don't even like men. I love Matt Lillard. I would marry him in a heartbeat. I'm not going to disagree. It's Team Stu forever.
Team Stu, you hear that, Buzz? Team Stu.
I consider it more of like a creative inspiration to me, and I started getting more into writing, and I found inspiration again to start writing.
What does Scream mean to you? Was Sydney one of your top favorite final girls?
If we were just talking about this, I think she's got to be number one, right?
She got to be number one.
I was 10 when I saw it in theaters, and I was just captivated. You know, just hearing the name Wes Craven was attached just got me like super excited.
What do you have there, Anthony?
I have my Scream VHS here, signed by Nev.
So it's just a really hard-hitting, just really deep movie, you know, and like just the blood and the guts and the Nev Campbell. I just love it, man. It's just a great movie.
That's what we do. We have Scream marathons. I just love the 90s, and Scream is the 90s, so.
It's the reason why I'm a horror fan, because I liked monsters growing up, and it was a film that loves movies, and I related to that.
What does Scream mean to you? What does Scream mean to you?
Scream is it's such a big part of my life. It really got me into scary movies, so it's the whole reason why I go to cons.
It was one of the first films I watched with my mom, and my mom passed away about 12 years ago. It's kind of like a family thing, so I guess Scream means family. I miss her, so every time I watch it, I get a little bit of her.
Everything, the whole love of movies with it, this talking about the scary movies with everything, like it's everything. That's all I can say.
Everything, because we both proposed to each other at different Scream events.
I got to work.
Oh yeah? Doing what?
I'm one of the deputies. Scream is absolutely like everything to me because it's my childhood. It's the first horror movie that I ever watched. So getting to meet these actors today was so cool.
It means like that quintessential like horror movie and the feeling that it gives you when you watch it.
It's a movie I can quote all the way through from start to finish, and then rewind and watch again and not be bored.
Oh, what a day. It's a long day. Saturdays are always a long day. And like we know that Saturdays are the busiest days. Today was crazy. People are talking about Horror Hound hasn't been this way since like 2013. Oh my gosh. And I got 2 photo ops. One with the trio, Nev, Skeet, and Matt, and Brittany. And then I got this duo. And I came up to him and was like, hey, it's me again. And he was like, God bless you. And he gave me the big hug. So it's been a great day, and then we've got the big party tonight. Can't wait. We're a little tired, super hungry. So, peace. Hey everybody, Diandra here at Horror Hound Weekend in Cincinnati, and I'm here with Brittany, who is a big Scream fan, and especially of Skeet, aka Billy Loomis. How you doing, Britt?
I am good. I'm still a little groggy because it's Sunday, but I'm good. I'm excited.
Good. So, speaking of Scream, what does Scream mean to you?
Scream means a lot of nostalgic memories. It's a comfort movie, for sure. It's Wes, you know. I think when it all boils down to it, it's all about Wes.
You could really feel that passion for Wes through all of the crew and cast that's talked about him. When was the first time you saw Scream? Do you remember?
Yes. I was 9. Mm-hmm. Like my brothers are, you know, big horror fans too, and they're older. They're significantly older than me, so they grew up on Nightmare on Elm Street. Mm-hmm. That was obviously before my time, and so Scream, I watched it like on my friends' houses. So it was a big slumber party movie, big slumber party movie. So I was like 9. It was a first. Oh gosh, we're going back. It was a first time movie for all of us because we rented it at the video store, of course.
So is Billy your favorite character out of the franchise?
Do you have to ask that?
I just want to be
I
sure.
know.
Because some people are like, I just love this character, but actually,
Yeah.
it's Randy. And I'm
I
like,
know.
okay.
I know. Well, it's hard because I'm like, okay, can I do like a male and a female character? Because of course then I'm like Sid, especially for a girl, for a little girl watching her.
What do you think is so powerful about Sydney?
She has a more take no shit attitude, obviously very much like Nancy. Not to beat down on other final girls, but she was never super helpless. It's just very empowering, even as a little girl, to see that.
And I think it's so interesting too because Sydney, in my mind, somewhat has like, she's kind of soft-spoken. She's really been through a lot. She doesn't come across as somebody who's like, I'm gonna, take you out kind of thing. When you were watching Scream for the first time, were you like, who is that guy? Was it like love at first sight?
It was a very much a little schoolgirl crush. And then, everyone's always like, but like then you find out he murders people at the end. I'm like, well, of course I didn't like that. I just thought he was cute. I just, and the whole like quiet, like bad boy, you're mysterious. You were just like, what's up with this guy?
What was going through your head when you were in line and like looking at him, or even up to the point of like, okay, I'm next. Like, this is it. This is the moment.
It's funny because I've been going to these things for almost 10 years now, and I've met a lot of people. And there's always that, like, I've met so many people now, I'm gonna be cool. This is gonna be fine. It's not a big deal. But the closer that we got to his table, I was like, this is it. This is it. And I'm like, and then I was also thinking to myself, once this moment's over, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to meet him again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I need to get everything out that I can without sounding like a total crazy person. But I was very nervous, and I'm not. The only other person I was nervous with was Robert Englund. That's it. Everybody else has been pretty calm as a cucumber. So cool as a cucumber.
Hey, you know what? Cucumbers are pretty calm though.
Yeah.
Like they really are. They don't cause drama.
Calm and cool.
So what did you talk to Skeet about?
I did mention Scream 5, which was, I told him the reaction in the theater that I was in. I was like, I saw it opening night, and I was like, when you popped up on screen, I was like, people were like, what? Oh my God. And I was like, so for us OG fans, I was like, it was just so cool to like see you back. And he's like, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. It's like, I love hearing that. And I just, I word vomited a lot of stuff. I was like, you're my first celebrity crush. So I was like, I'm like, I know you hear this all the time. I loved you. I was like 9 years old when I first saw you, and when I saw Scream or whatever. And he's like, wait, so who's your current celebrity crush? And I was like, oh no, it's you still. And he's like, it's okay. And he asked me questions about my life, and that was super cool because you don't get that from a lot of celebrities.
Yeah.
That's what they do for a living.
It makes a difference because I think fans and celebs are always like, oh, the fans are like, oh, it's all about you, it's all about you. And the celebs are like, yes, it's all about me, it's all about me. And then there's kind of like that disconnect from the fact that like they're both people. But then when you start asking each other questions, it's just an even better experience because it feels like somebody cares about you and like that you care about them because they've made an impact in your life. So we are like, I don't know, hour and a half away from our duo photo op. Like, what should we do?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, I feel like we have to make this somewhat memorable, right? Because I don't want to just come in and do the, and I already did the whole, like, I nestled right up to Skeet on both pictures. I was like, okay, I need to change this up a little bit. So I don't know. I know we had kind of thought about maybe prom poses. But I feel like if we just get there like, hey guys, we want to do prom pose. Can you do that with us?
Yeah.
I feel like they would absolutely get it, as opposed to being like, we want to do a pose with you.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Prom pose.
Prom pose.
We're going.
We're going
to do this thing. Yeah. Hi.
Very excited about these shirts. Look at us with our man. Yes.
And then have them.
Yeah. So our plan is to do a prom pose, but have them be Billy and Stu, like behind us, and we're like their prom dates, and we're gonna be kind of like mischievous. Yeah.
Like not smiley, not like
because we want it to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm sweaty. My knees are weak. Mom's spaghetti.
Don't take video of that.
I gotta make sure we don't look stupid.
Everyone's asking if we're excited. Like a little bit.
We're like, I hope I wanted them to be like, I want them to like right when we walk in, I want them to be like, come on over here, besties.
I was like, can we do a prom photo, but your Billy and yours too? And they were like, sure. And then Matthew got behind me. He was like, oh no, wait. And he got in front of me. Oh my God, we did it. Oh my God, yes. You guys, look at us. That is so cool. I'm sorry if the photo's shaking. I was like, I couldn't even think. I was like, your Billy and yours too.
Better. Not wanted anything better. And I love that you guys are like, so like, you guys are in the moment and we're just like, this is the best photo op of all time.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Hi, everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
So that's it.
That's it. The weekend is over.
Oh my God, these go by so fast every time. But you know what? Like what I was saying is I was like, life achievement unlocked. That's what I've been saying all weekend. I was like, check. I don't want it to be over.
But it is. All good things come to an end. Only for them to pick up some other time in the future.
Right. I was like, don't think I'm done meeting Ski. I will meet him again. He's around, I'll be there.
Oh yeah.
So this is Diandra, and this is Brittany. Signing off.